Even though Singapore is not officially a member of the 14 Surveillance Alliance of countries, it is actually a third-party contributor to this surveillance alliance. This means that as a Singaporean citizen, you are constantly being surveilled and your internet activities are logged. These logs can then be shared with both local and international intelligence agencies, oftentimes without a warrant. So in order to guarantee your privacy and safety whenever you're connected to the internet, you need to use a VPN that will hide your traffic. A VPN will encrypt your traffic and then channel it through a secure channel, thereby making you invisible to the Singaporean government and your internet service provider. So in this video, we're going to look at the best VPNs for Singapore for privacy, streaming, and speed, as well as those that will guarantee you the best security features while also being pocket friendly. So right off the bat, my preferred VPNs for Singapore are NordVPN and Surfshark VPN. We're going to look at some of their main advantages as well as their disadvantages in order to help you decide whether these are the best VPNs for your privacy and security needs or whether you should be considering alternative VPNs. If you don't already have a subscription with either NordVPN or Surfshark, be sure to use my links in the description below if you want to get a better discount than what you'd get if you go directly to NordVPN website or Surfshark VPN website. So there are a number of factors I've considered before I decided on this as the best VPNs for Singapore. First of all, I do consider the privacy policy. Since you are trying to ensure your activity logs are private, you want to ensure that the VPN you're using is not keeping these logs because that would be counterintuitive. Remember, your IP address or activity logs can be used to track you down or tie you to certain activities on the internet. So you want to ensure that these activity logs are not kept by anyone in order to guarantee your privacy and anonymity online. So currently, neither NordVPN nor Surfshark keep logs of your internet activities. In fact, according to their privacy policies, they state clearly that they don't keep logs of your IP address, your connection timestamps, or even your bandwidth usage. What's more is that these claims were recently validated by an independent audit that was carried out by Deloitte on both NordVPN and Surfshark servers. According to the report from this independent audit, it was established that there were actually no logs of your IP address, your connection timestamps, or even your bandwidth usage on any of these servers. They also did not find any other kind of logs that can be used to identify you or to tie you to a particular activities on these servers at any particular time. This means that whenever you're connected to either NordVPN or Surfshark servers, your internet access is pretty much secure and you're invisible to the Singaporean government and your internet service provider. Another factor I do consider is the ability to unblock streaming platforms. Streaming is one of the most popular activities among VPN users, so you want to ensure that the VPN you're going to use in Singapore is able to unblock content on local streaming platforms as well as on international streaming platforms. Since both NordVPN and Surfshark currently have actual servers in Singapore, you'll be able to get a Singaporean IP address that you can use if you want to unblock local streaming platforms in Singapore. Remember, most streaming platforms, whether local or international platforms like Netflix, usually restrict your content based on your geographical location. So if you want to access a Netflix content library that is designed for a particular country, you first need to connect to the VPN servers that are based in that country in order to get their IP address. This will make it look like you're actually based in that country so that you can access their content libraries. What's more is that both NordVPN and Surfshark offer some amazing internet download speeds, which means you're going to enjoy some really fast speeds, especially when streaming HD content. Ultimately, this leads to a great user experience whenever you're connected to your favorite streaming platforms using any of these VPN service providers. Another factor I do put in consideration when choosing the best VPNs for Singapore is their ability to support P2P file sharing. Torrenting is another one of the most popular activities among VPN users. That being said, it's also one of the most controversial topics because while it is completely legal in some countries, it is partly or fully prohibited in some countries. In fact, in some countries, internet service providers completely block torrenting websites. So in order to stay safe, you want to ensure that before you carry out any torrenting activities in Singapore, you've hidden your real IP address. Remember, your IP address can be used to track you down, so before you connect to any torrenting server, ensure you first mask your real IP address by connecting to a VPN server. Additionally, in order to guarantee that you remain anonymous during the entire torrenting session, once you're connected to the VPN, ensure you turn on the kill switch. Both NordVPN and Surfshark are fully functional kill switches. How the kill switch works is that it will ensure that whenever your VPN app disconnects from the server, internet access is halted for your entire device until your connection is reestablished. So if there were any app that might try to access the internet during that time, thereby risking exposing your real IP address, they don't get to do so. Never torrent without first hiding your real IP address. You don't want to get in trouble with the authorities should you be caught torrenting copyrighted material. Remember, with a NordVPN subscription, you'll be able to connect up to 6 devices simultaneously, whereas Surfshark allows you an unlimited number of connected devices. So if you want to connect to more than 6 devices using NordVPN, your best bet is to configure your router. Since your router counts as one connection, you'll then be able to connect an unlimited number of devices through your router. Remember, if you don't already have a subscription with either NordVPN or Surfshark, be sure to use my links in the description below to get a better discount than you would get if you go directly to either NordVPN website or Surfshark VPN website.